Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Ronan. I make a lot of vlogs and product and tech reviews, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the ShredLights SL-FX. So if you're not familiar with ShredLights make lights for electric skateboards and for regular skateboards, and the SL-FX is a light that goes underneath your board and kind of shines out from below the deck. So a couple of weeks ago, ShredLights actually contacted me and asked me if I wanted to review the new SL-FX here on my channel, and I absolutely said yes. So today we are making that video, and I've decided to make this video outside because today is the nicest day of the year so far in Ireland. It's just beautiful and I just want to be outside as much as I can. So this is the box for the SL-FX. I haven't opened this yet. I've just taken it out of the bag that it arrived in, but I haven't opened the box. So the box is pretty small. It's pretty kind of, there's not a huge amount on it. It just has the ShredLights logo and then SL-FX here on the front. So you can see here, this is just what the box looks like up close. So you can see ShredLights logo, the model of the light. On the side here, we have all of the various color options on the board. So we have red, orange, yellow, green. They call this cyan, blue, purple, and white. And on the back here, you can see modes 1 to 9 are a single color in any of the 8 color options. Mode 9 is a fade between all the colors. Mode 10 is a strobe between all of the colors, and mode 11 is a circle, which means that the colors change by rotating around the outer edge of the light. A couple of other quick specs about this light. It has a 3-hour battery life from fully charged. It takes 2 hours to charge. It comes with USB-C charging. It uses ShredLights' patented S-Lock mounting system. So you can actually mount this to any existing ShredLights mount that you might have on your board. And also this light is IPX7 water rated. So if you're out and it starts raining, this light is going to be perfectly okay. It will take that. You can submerge this light in water and it's not going to break. So that's like, you kind of have full peace of mind knowing that when you have this mounted on your board, that the elements and the weather are not going to destroy this light. Okay, so I think I've talked about this long enough. It's time to open it up and see what you get inside this tiny little box. We just open this up here. In here, we have a ShredLights flat sticky mount. So I'm going to just take this out and show you guys what this is like. Super quick. So this is the sticky mount here, hard plastic, and this is the VHB 3M sticker. So this sticks to your board, and once this is fully stuck onto the board, it's not going anywhere. So you know that the light itself, once it's locked in here, you know that it's completely fixed to the bottom of the board and it's not going to go anywhere. Also in here we have the SL-FX itself. So like most ShredLights, or all of the ShredLights that I've ever used, it has the name of the light on the light. So you can just see there, it says SL-FX. This feels slightly different to any of my other ShredLights. It doesn't have that kind of rubber coating that the SL300s have or that the SLR1s have. This is a hard plastic, which just gives it a super durable feel. And also this is the charge port. So this is rubberized, and that's actually really deep and sort of almost like not hard to open, but like difficult to open by accident. This is our standard USB-C port right here. And on here we have our power button. And on this side, we have the S-Lock mount for the light. So this will mount onto any ShredLights S-Lock mount. And I don't actually want to put that in all the way because this isn't mounted to anything. So they're very difficult to take out of these if you mount them onto a mount that isn't attached to a board. And then finally in here, we have our charging cable, USB-C to USB type A. So this will plug into any USB type A power brick. This will go into your ShredLight or any device really that takes a USB-C. You can charge. If you have a phone with a USB-C, you can also use this cable to charge it. And then you also get this extra sticker to mount this to your board a second time. So if you decide that you want to change the position of the mount on your board, or maybe you get a new board and you want to take this off, you have a second sticker that you can put on. We have an SL-FX sticker, which is really nice. It's kind of shiny and reflective. And finally, we have the SL-FX product guide, which just goes through all of the instructions on how to use and how to mount your light to your board. Okay, so I just want to pack all this stuff up really quickly so I don't lose anything or nothing blows away out here. So I'm just going to see now if there's any power in this light, and if there is, I'm just going to go through all of the light cycles just so you guys can see exactly what the light is like. So you can see that is the light on, and then if I just press this, it should go through all of the different power modes. So this one is actually cycling between colors, which is really cool. This is something that I can actually see myself using on the board. I like that blue. I might use that as well. This is the circular mode. When it goes from blue to red, it looks kind of like a cop car. Then to turn the light on or off, you just hold this down again. And it's flashing kind of orange at me, so that tells me that it isn't fully charged. So it'll flash green if it has more than 75% battery, orange if it has between 25 and 75% battery, and if it's below 25%, it will flash red. Okay, so the next step is to put the S-Lock mount onto my electric skateboard so that I can actually attach this light to my board. So first of all, if I just turn the board on its back, so depending on the type of board you have, ShredLights recommend that you mount the SL-FX on different places around the deck. Because this is an electric longboard, we've got the battery connector here and the ESC here. ShredLights actually recommend mounting this somewhere around here, just behind the battery. If your board is kind of a more solid deck with the battery built into the deck, or if there's like a battery compartment that kind of comes and goes the length of the deck, ShredLights usually recommend that you mount these kind of on the sides, around the edges, where there's a bit more clearance between the bottom of the deck and the road. And this is why with this type of board, ShredLights recommend that you mount the light here, because the light will be closer to the bottom of the deck than the top of the battery enclosure, which means that it's less likely to be hit by something and get damaged or torn off the board or something like that. Before we actually mount the mount to the board, I just want to give it a quick wipe with a wet wipe, because I don't really clean my board that often, and there's a lot of dirt on the bottom of it here just from kind of the road and that kind of thing. I just want to give this adhesive the best opportunity to stick to the board. And then we just peel this off, and now I just stick this to the board. I think about here. I don't want to stick it right up against this, just to make sure that I have clearance for the side of the light. Yeah, that should be it. So now that the mount is stuck to the board, I have to leave this now for 12 hours just to allow the adhesive to fully dry and fully stick to the board. So I'm not going to ride the board, and I'm not going to put the light into the mount just yet. I'm going to leave it for 12 hours and then I'm going to come back and do all of those things. So the next time you see this will probably be tomorrow, and this will be ready to go. I'm going to put the light in and we can test the light out on the board. So it's the next day and it is just after 9 o'clock now, so it's just starting to get dark, which means that it is time to mount the SLFX onto the board, try it out, and then see what it's like in the dark. And one thing, if you're looking to get one of these ShredLights, you can get them from the ShredLights website, and they're $59.99 on the ShredLights website. I will leave a link in the description below, and the link is an affiliate link, so if you buy through that link, I do get a little bit of a kickback, which goes back into this channel. And also I have a discount code which you can use to get this light or any other ShredLight product, and that will all be in the description down below. So I've come down to this car park just because it's kind of like this enclosed area, and I'm going to test out the new ShredLight and the old ShredLights and kind of see how they all work together. It's good and it's dark now, so this should give you guys like a really good kind of representation of what the lights are like at night. Hey guys, so it's a couple of days later and I've had some time to think about the ShredLights SL-FX and a bit more time to use it and that kind of thing, and I've come to some conclusions about it. First of all, I really like this light. It's one of my favorite lights that I have on my board. It might be my favorite light actually that I have on my board, just because I love how the board looks when it's on. This is the mode that I've been using, where it just sort of fades from one color into the next, and I really like that when it's on at night. But in terms of necessity, I don't think I would be comfortable riding my board at night with just this light on it. It would definitely improve my sort of visibility in terms of other road users being able to see me, if it was a case of either having this or nothing. But comparing this to the SLR1s in particular, and also the SL300s from the front, I do think they do a much better job of just making you more visible to other road users. And then also the SL300s on the front do allow you to see a little bit of the road in front of you at night when you're riding your electric skateboard. So for me, I think having all of the lights, this is an excellent addition, and for the price, I think it's absolutely worth the money. But for me, this is very much an aesthetic light, and I love this light because of the aesthetic that it adds to my board and just kind of the overall look that my board has in the evenings and the nighttime when this is on. I really like it. So finally, I would have to say that I would definitely recommend this light to anyone who's looking for lights for their electric skateboard. I think this is the coolest light you can put on your board. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. So that is all I'm going to say about the SL-FX for now. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you've liked it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in my next video.